Tranquility by Tuesday by Laura Vanderkam. Achieve tranquility in your daily life with 9 essential strategies. Discover how to make your schedule fulfilling, flexible, and less overwhelming with Laura Vanderkam's audiobook Tranquility by Tuesday. Explore 9 effective strategies for infusing tranquility into your everyday routine. What's inside? 9 rules to make your life manageable. Learn the essential rules to organize your life and reduce stress. Incorporating fun into daily life. Discover ways to add joy and excitement to your routine. Finding time for your passions. Find methods to carve out time for your hobbies and interests. Maximizing your 24 hours. Learn techniques to get the most out of each day. The art of feeling accomplished. Understand how to feel fulfilled and accomplished with your daily tasks. Focus points. Finding tranquility in chaos, mission impossible. Explore methods to achieve calmness and peace even amidst chaos. You need to have a bedtime. The importance of maintaining a consistent bedtime for better overall well-being. Maintain regular planning sessions and physical activity. Keep your life organized and healthy with regular planning and exercise. Creating habits easily and controlling your time. Simple techniques for forming good habits and managing your time effectively. Staying adventurous and practicing self-care. Balance adventure and self-care to maintain a vibrant, healthy life. Processing small tasks in batches. Improve efficiency by tackling small tasks in batches. Prioritizing effortful leisure. Invest time in meaningful, effortful leisure activities to enrich your life. Stepping up the game with bonus rules. Enhance your life further with additional bonus strategies. Focus point 1. Tranquility by Tuesday. Finding tranquility in chaos. Mission impossible? Did you ever feel like your to-do list sits in the driving seat of your life, leaving you to race against the clock, trying to balance your relationships, hobbies, a demanding job, house chores, and self-care if you're lucky enough? Even listing all these things in a sentence might make you anxious and exhausted. And still, you have to do them all. Laura Vanderkam has been there and done that. For over a decade, she has researched time management and ways people can reclaim power over time, all while enjoying life. To experience true happiness, you must be intentional about your daily actions. In May 2021, Laura launched a 10-week project involving around 150 participants. The study focused on whether implementing specific time management strategies could help people enjoy life while staying on track. As a result, Vanderkam created 9 rules that become a game changer in your daily routines. And we will explore them all in this summary. Get ready to immerse yourself in life-changing time management techniques. Learn how to get your life in order and fill it with excitement. Focus point 2. You need to have a bedtime. The first block of rules is about calming the chaos you may find yourself in to improve your general well-being, achieve tranquility, and change how you perceive time. These rules also allow you to think strategically about the 168 hours you have in a week, or at least 24 hours daily. To become a master planner, here is the first rule. Establish a fixed bedtime. You have to intentionally choose when you need to go to bed to function as an average human being the following day. Small changes in sleep schedule lead to big results. If you have trouble falling asleep, use this 4-step checklist to set a comfortable bedtime. 1. Be realistic about when it makes sense for you to wake up. Not everyone needs to be up at 4 a.m. if that's not the best time for your productivity. 2. Decide how many hours of sleep you need to feel rested. Oversleeping on weekends and undersleeping on regular weekdays will not balance the amount of sleep you're getting. If you are unsure, set a goal of hitting 7.5 hours daily. 3. Know when you need to get up in the morning and do the math. If you need to be awake at 8 a.m. and need about 7 hours of sleep, you should go to bed at 11 p.m. Remember to be consistent. 4. Set an alarm for 15 to 30 minutes before your chosen bedtime. Take this time to unwind, relax, and get yourself in the mood for sleep. Being adequately rested boosts performance on cognitively difficult tasks. Laura Vanderkam. Remember, you are in charge, so be flexible but consistent with your sleep schedule. For instance, you might create a window for sleep rather than an established time. Minimize distractions and effort to get into bed. In other words, start preparing for sleep early. Get in your pajamas 30 minutes before bed, brush your teeth, and the only thing left to do will be to get under the blanket and close your eyes. Did you know? Revenge bedtime procrastination is a phenomenon that involves putting off sleep in favor of having more leisure time, thus getting revenge for a busy day schedule. Focus point 3. Maintain a regular planning session and physical activity. The second rule for achieving tranquility is to plan your week on Fridays. It is okay if you already have a fixed day for your weekly planning session. You can tweak these rules to your convenience. But if you don't, try having one on Friday. Carve out approximately 20 minutes to write down everything that needs to be done next week, and most importantly, what you want to do that brings you joy. Make a 3-category priority list: things to do for your career, relationships, and yourself. Planning your weeks is a way to communicate and help future you move through tasks more smoothly and with a holistic view. Regularly plan things that make you feel like you had a great week. There are 4 advantages of having Friday as your planning day. 1. It's a proactive way to transition from the current week to the next, potentially turning a typically quieter period into a productive reflection and planning moment. 2. Planning on Friday frees up Monday. You will already have your plan and lose no time as you created your schedule on Friday, helping future you. 3. You have a chance to plan your weekend and have time to make the necessary arrangements. 4. You can get rid of the Sunday scaries before the new week. Instead of thinking of everything you must do on a Sunday evening, you dedicate time beforehand and go into weekends with a clear plan written down. The third rule tells you to get yourself moving by 3 p.m. What does that mean? Dedicate at least 10 minutes of the first half each day to any physical activity. A short walk around the block or your house, a quick run to your local store to get water, or a few minutes of stretching, whatever works for you. You need to be moving. So, let's explore the next set of rules to help you build enjoyable experiences into your daytime schedules. Focus point 4. How to create habits easily and control your time. Everyone wants to live a fulfilled life packed with joy and pleasant experiences, quality time with friends and family, and other nice things. The second block of rules helps you do just that. Fill your life with the good stuff you sincerely want to happen and know will make you happier. There is no perfect time to do something. Become who you want to be now, even if your life is chaotic. You may have some ideas of enjoyable activities you would love to make habitual. Frequently, people will see a particular activity as a habit if they do it every day. If you skip, you fail. There is even a popular concept that if you want to develop a habit, you must do the thing 21 days in a row. According to Rule 4, this statement may only be partially true. 3 times a week makes it a habit. That means you need to find 3 time slots in your week for an activity you want to make a habit of, for instance, dancing practice. Choose Tuesday morning, Wednesday evening, and Sunday afternoon for your dance classes, and you're good to go. Remember to stick to your chosen activity 3 times a week, but remember to have a backup slot. That takes us to the 5th rule, which is to always have a plan B. You do not have control over what life may throw at you, but you control your time and what you plan to do with it. Create a backup time slot in your weekly schedule to safeguard your plans. Achieve tranquility by prioritizing and being flexible. You never know when you or your child will get sick or whether or not your aunt will come to pay you an unexpected visit. Stay resilient and flexible by always having an open space in your schedule. For example, leave Friday as a default available time slot. You should not feel trapped by your plans. You own your time and can move things around if they get out of hand, as they always do. Furthermore, it's important to recognize the value of having time to simply do nothing. Embracing these open periods in our day is vital for achieving tranquility and allowing ourselves moments to recharge and reflect. Focus point 5. Stay adventurous and practice self-care. So many things, so little time, right? But what if you can fit everything you want to try and experience in your schedule without losing sleep or cramping up your days with too many to-do list items? Here's what the sixth rule offers. Plan one big and one little adventure. It doesn't have to be something huge like a trip to Australia, especially if your budget is tight. Invest time into creating deep memories. They make time expansive. These adventures are more about your state of mind and less about the destination. They help build the anticipation of the event into your week, which already brings some joy. You can take yourself on a solo date to a restaurant you've wanted to visit for a long time. You can see the local farmers market with your kids, or take a short trip to the countryside to enjoy nature. The important thing is that a big adventure should last at least a couple of hours or half a day, and the little adventure should take approximately 1 hour. Another essential point to remember is that you must ensure you're fulfilling your needs before you fulfill anyone else's. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and as the seventh rule suggests, taking one night solely for you is a crucial part of creating a life that fulfills you, not drains you. That one night, or the equivalent amount of hours any time during the day, is the time to make your wildest dreams come true. Your night off once a week won't wreak havoc at work or in your family life. Try to finish this statement to understand what you want to do. I want to be the person who paints, reads, runs marathons, insert your options. Then, choose a day of the week and part of the day that you can carve out and dedicate to your chosen activity. Negotiate with your partner or family. Make sure to explain how important it is for you to make it to that soccer practice every Wednesday, for example, and why it makes you so energized and happy. Make self-actualization your priority. Focus point 6. Process small tasks in batches. One of the main reasons you may feel overwhelmed is that you want to keep up with the crazy pace of modern society and do everything at once, whereas slowing down might be a lifesaver. Creating restorative space in your life is essential to reaching the end goal: tranquility and calmness amid the crazy swirl of tasks and chores. The devil is in the details, and the eighth rule tells you to batch the little things. Have a fixed 20-minute section on any day of the week to deal with the small tasks. Whenever something like scheduling a nail appointment or getting tickets for a show next week crosses your mind, you don't need to act immediately. Instead, write it down in your planner or calendar and put it off until the right time comes, the time for the little things you scheduled previously. Time feels lighter when you don't constantly think you should be doing something else. Laura Vanderkam. This way, you don't have millions of thoughts in your head and crowd the mental space you need to deal with more complicated projects. It helps prioritize more effectively and keeps the miscellaneous tasks away from being default activities during your free time. Do not fall into the trap of hustle culture. Let yourself breathe. If this practice is entirely new to you, here is a 6-step guide for grouping the little things. 1. Adjust the batching time to how you feel would fit best with your working style. 2. Identify what the little things are. Pay attention to them daily, and you will start noticing how they look. 3. Establish a restricted amount of time to deal with them. Approximately 1 hour is optimal. 4. Identify when to deal with the small task and what obstacles may occur. 5. Jot things down immediately after they cross your mind. 6. Use the most productive time to do more significant projects and start batching through a non-peak period. Now, it's time to learn the final rule. Follow through to discover ways to improve the quality of your leisure time. Focus point 7. Prioritize effortful leisure. Rest is paramount for any person, especially in busy times. Even if you don't feel exhausted, you should relax and give yourself time to replenish your inner resources. The 9th rule suggests that when it's finally leisure time, be mindful of how you spend it. Choose effortful before effortless. However tempting laying on the couch and watching TV may sound, your mind and body will be much more thankful if you choose reading instead. Be fully present and mindful during your leisure activities. Cozy up in your book nook, or get in bed under the blankets and set a timer for at least 15 minutes. Give the book lying on your bedside table for years a chance. Maybe you will find yourself lost in the story 2 hours later. Then, after doing some effortful activity, you can also watch TV. This way, you can enjoy a book and watch your favorite comfort show before bed. Here's how to lure yourself into choosing effortful leisure over effortless. Imagine yourself feeling happy after finishing a good book or a puzzle. And make effortful fun alluring. Don't force yourself to read a book you don't like. Always have books to spare. And instead of tucking away those Lego sets, ensure you can see them lying around in your room, waiting for you to assemble them. Set a timer for your effortful activity. Effortless fun will never give you a sense of accomplishment, as you cannot reach the end of the TikTok for you page and say you've watched all the videos. But you can finish a novel, knit a scarf, build a Star Wars Lego set, and see the result, feeling that you spent your time enjoying and nourishing your interests. Moreover, consider strategically using brief moments that often slip by unnoticed. For example, those 10 minutes before a meeting or while waiting for dinner to cook are perfect for engaging in a quick, fulfilling activity. Watching a short YouTube tutorial on crocheting patterns or learning a few phrases in a new language can turn these fleeting periods into rewarding experiences. Small things count in the long run. Did you know? Time confetti is a notion created by Washington Post journalist Bridget Schultz. This term encompasses seconds and small periods that we lose to procrastination, but at the same time, add up into big chunks of time that could have been used for something practical or as a time to relax. Focus point 8. Step up the game with bonus rules. By successfully implementing the 9 rules into your life, you will notice positive changes in how you allocate your time and an increase in happiness overall. Shift your mindset to curiosity rather than fake productivity. However, if you want to upgrade your efforts and try more life-changing practices, here are 8 additional guidelines to make your weeks calmer, exciting, and fulfilling. 1. Create a bite-sized morning routine. Choose 3 activities you enjoy and want to do every morning. Around 15 to 30 minutes is enough. The easier your routine looks, the more likely you'll stick to it. 2. Make a list of 100 dreams. You will have a comprehensive list of activities you dream of doing, and when there is time, you can fit them into your schedule. Try categorizing them by career, relationship, and self-care. 3. Go outside for 20 minutes daily. Create a reset button for your days. Nature can be as refreshing as physical activity and help you feel more at peace. To make this habit more enjoyable, try getting new gear for the outdoor activity you enjoy or experiment with the time of day to bring more variety into your life. 4. Describe your perfect week. Having an ideal picture in mind helps you make daily decisions close to your perfect image. You may think that real change takes some big moves. However, after creating an outline for an ideal week, you will notice how even minor alterations can significantly impact life quality. 5. Make backup plans. To stay resilient, consider a backup job, studies, and vacation plans. It also helps widen your perspective, see hidden opportunities, or find better alternatives. 6. Add fun into daily routines. Time will pass anyway, so why not make it memorable and fun? Think of something that will make you smile. Maybe it's listening to Beyoncé while cleaning your house. 7. Regularly take time to fine-tune your goals and ask yourself important questions. Have a retreat day for your mental health, and take the time to reset and listen to your inner voice. 8. Let go of something. Have a good reason behind every item on your list. If there is none, drop it and free up time for something more valuable. Conclusion. If your life feels like a juggling performance, remember you are not alone. Many struggle with balancing their everyday lives and trying to fit some fun into them. Implement the 9 rules you learned today carefully and lovingly. Don't force anything and tweak things to suit you best. You are the master of your time, and regaining this power feels rewarding, freeing, and tranquil. Practical tips for a more tranquil and productive life. Weekly planning with 168 hours. Discover the art of weekly planning by reading a summary of Laura Vanderkam's 168 Hours on MediaDeem YouTube channel. Learn productivity. Enhance your understanding of productivity by listening to summaries of audiobooks. Implement rules gradually. Try incorporating the strategies from Tranquility by Tuesday, one at a time. Give yourself a week to adjust to each new routine before adding another. Listen to inspiring podcasts. Tune into the Best of Both Worlds podcast episode with Kathleen Pale to learn how to balance personal interests with family and work. Make your life manageable. Start with weekly planning to gain control of your schedule. Learn productivity techniques from experts. Implement new habits gradually for lasting change. Balance personal interests with family and work for a fulfilling life. As we conclude this journey, remember that language is magical. It connects us, bridges cultural divides, and allows us to express our deepest feelings. Let's cherish the beauty and power of language and continue to explore new audiobooks, uncovering new insights and forging meaningful connections. Stay tuned and keep on exploring knowledge on our channel MediaDeem, folks. It's the key to a world of wonder and wisdom. Keep listening and incorporating the knowledge into your conversations. The more you listen, the better you speak. See you next time.